Hi everyone, I just want to do a real quick video about something. For some reason I need to put this video out. It was my name was Joker at the time on YouTube or any other channel too. So I got my time with my 9 hours with Eva, my time, my Ultra experience or something like that. And did this back in 2018. God showed me this little experience here. And as you know, that I have a clone, and since I have a replicant and stuff like that. And I was in Paris, France, by the way, and God gave it to me descriptively. His trip out to my Lord showed me. I'm like, wow, my Lord, that is very interesting. And I'm like being chained up because Satan thinks I'm a psychomaniac. I think all of us Christians say, are. Satan and his people think we're crazy or something, or terrorists. So I have to be all chained up with some futuristic chains, and these cops got paid by the Illuminati, I'm sure. And then here's like Roman Polanski right here. It was underneath an underground tunnel or something. I really don't know exactly where, but... And then he's like saying, excellent, he says, gentlemen, and monsieur, says, take the check to depart. And it was called Luis Moving Coal. And there's me, he says, we're here all gagged up in a weird mask, a convict, features a convict, and we're out for the, was it drop off, monsieur? And like that. And anyway, and that's Eva right there. With the Dominatrix get up there. And God gave me the subscription, and then all of a sudden, she's all like, with one of those dominatrix things, let me see your eyes. And that's me, she's doing that too. And all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know, just kind of like the stuff the cops are doing this. I might have to do a part 2 of this if there's not a room on this camera. But it's clink, and then my things broke off, and then all of a sudden, 1 second. Then right here, she's over here like being told the ultra mind control words of Mr. Roman Polanski, blah blah blah, or whatever it is, because I didn't know. And then her leash comes off, and kind of like it reminded me of the movie Unleash or something with Jet Li or something. and then she goes over here. So I want to see you in your underwear. That's what she told me. So I don't know. I said, I'm over here looking like, okay. And there was like she's taller than me too, so she's a really tall lady. And I'm like, I get these visions at the time it's happening to me that year, 2018. I'm all like, I was eating dinner one night, and I'm like, I don't know how come I'm having these weird things of some dominatrix running in their red and blue things. It's because that's a way of letting you know that you're in another reality, but then you're not. You're kind of in the real, but then you're not. It's fake. It's like a little bit of the astral projection and a little bit of something that's actually true. And then in the house, it was a chateau, and there's like weird, bizarre mass puzzle piece face, pig face, like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. I mean, and then there's weird Jack in the Box, bleed on my surprise, or something like that. Some weird, demented stuff like that. So it was just weirdly bizarre, and clown mask and weird stuff like that. And I tried to draw the rest of this stuff, but I think it might have been a little too much for me at the time. And it was like a hostile movie, actually. I'm not joking. It was swords. It obviously was some high class joint there, and there's a stretcher. You got the weapons of destruction right here, and it's really bizarre stuff. I mean, the chainsaw, yeah, just like Hostel. I mean, a head vice right here. All this, and Kabbalah. They believe in that type of garbage, and there's like signs of snake, and there was obviously a mind control center of some kind. And God told me I was in some sort of a house and chateau of some kind. It was like a charity place. It was on Google Maps, but I don't know. I can't find it anymore. But one of these days I think I'll probably find it. But then again, it might be a little bit too late because New World Order is going to start soon. And here's like an electrical shock thing. a mallet, the brass knuckles, a tripped out ritual knife, one of those things that they put the meat, hang it up with like hooks. Some people are into that fetish. And there's some weird stuff like that, like the flamethrower, I think, sulfuric acid, a crowbar, and something explicit right there, a sword. I mean, a chainsaw, bobcat thing. I mean, that's what they had. It was like costume, everyone, like Saw movie or something weird like that. So I've seen those movies, and God's shown me, like, wow. So that's where they get the inspiration. Eli Roth, I guess. Saga for that. And then here's the one that came to me. This is when I started drawing. When I actually, I was wondering how come I was. I just started drawing, and this lady singing. It's been a hard days where I've been working like a dog, and that was a song by the Beatles. That's what I started hearing, I think, at first. And then where's me all gagged, like ball and gag, you know, like how the Dominatrix stuff and all that weird stuff that I don't know, like Pulp Fiction, if you guys know what that is. And there's an Iron Maiden right there, and there's one of those whips with a whole bunch of you know what on it. And they kept on telling me, deny Christ, yelling at me, deny Christ, whipping me and doing stuff like that. And they kept on saying delicious. I'm like, I don't know. This is bizarre stuff. And then they keep on saying some weird stuff. And then it's like, they kept on calling me that, if you guys can see that. And then I started going to sleep. Sorry for the language, just F me. And the things that are there, right there, and in my sleep, and they put their tongue in my ear, and I kept on feeling that when I was asleep in my own room. One day it was an illusion or a phantom feels or something like that. I think people might get when they get to this weird experience. And if I get a chance, and here's another thing. They know my name too. They know my name. I said Joey, but that's not my real name. She knows my name. And it says right here, she was getting her a glove like a Nazi style, and it says clench like that. She said, "Don't worry, I'm subtle." And I'm over here chained up right here with a gag in the mouth, and they pretty much were punching me, I think. And then here's another thing that you guys will trip out on if there's enough room. I might have to do part 2. She put a gun to me. I think this is a re-upload, a redo. She had a gun in my chest, and bam! She blew it off on me. Because this is not real, everyone. This is like a clone she's beating up. But it's really messed up what this was doing. She's tormented herself as well. She needs prayers too. I've been thinking about her lately for some reason. I'm wondering if it might be something to do with the mind control experience, but I think it might be. But here's another thing too. She's like touching me, and I'm trying to run to give I don't know what I'm doing in this dream. She says, say haha or something like that. She kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn, you know. So she says, "Oh no, Crumpet, you failed your first test. Don't worry. Don't try to embrace in times of war. Next time," I says, "You'll learn," and all that stuff. And then she like, Brenda says, "Bam!" She like shot me in the in the thing. So it's tripped out like that. You guys seen Sin City? Have you seen the Dame to Kill For? I think she was talking like that. If that was true, like kind of gangster. So yeah. And then Roman Polanski was in there, and he's doing weird, whatever he's doing. He was talking about ether stone and blood and boils and everything like that. He was behind the other room. He was trying to curse me and do weird stuff and all this stuff. And it's just weird. And then just like Saw, they put weird animal masks too. I'm sure everyone knows that. They were trying to throw lust at me and garbage like that, something like that, and it was really ugly stuff. A lot of people don't believe in this type of stuff, and I at first didn't believe it at first. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I think it needs to be thrown out again, and I took it off out of fear. This is a re-upload, everyone. She jumped. I had an experience. I jumped. I don't know what was happening, but I was running, I guess, and she jumped in the sewer. I had this vision about it, revealing or something, and I put that because that's pretty much what mind control is, a sex kitten operation. and stuff like that, and they were like saying, "No, Crumpet, you're my tasty treat," and she like dragged me off the thing like that. I know it sounds silly, everybody, but it's true. We have these weird astral projection experiences at a cloning center sometimes and things like that. And then this is I should put this here first. And she says, and I don't want to say what she said, but so I want your something blah blah blah. So I'm not going to talk about that, okay, everyone? And then she says, "I love the hunt." She jumped off of a big, I don't know, it was a two-story bridge, just like Bionic Woman over here, and like bam. So she likes. I think I found out she does like to do yoga and all that stuff. So I'm wondering that's probably another thing too, that she probably does that really well. So, and this is the only thing I can remember with the astral projection experience and the weird thing. She says, "Oh, here we go." I don't know what happened to the other papers I had, but it's like that. And then this is the thing that I can remember. This part, like that, and it was a pink blouse or something. She was giving me a lot of what, saying that we're gonna do this. Just don't tell people about get saved through Christ or something like that. And I'm not joking. This right here, she said, "Here you go," and that's pretty much how the Holy Spirit saw that when I was not really remembering it. It says me and Eva Green. So yeah, they did that. They had a pen in their hand. They were telling me some weird stuff, saying, hey, and I said something explicit, F the enemy and stuff like that. I feel bad saying that, but that was in my mind. And stuff like that. And they pretty much did some stuff. And if I could find the other stuff, it's a little bit lost, this experience, because I'm going to tell you something, though, that will make anyone will know this. She did the same deal that she was trying to do something to Barnabas from Dark Shadows. I don't know if you saw that one. Tim Burton's thing. Remember when she was Angelique Bouchard, when she was trying to she has an office and all that stuff? Well, I saw a picture recently years ago, and I said, that's the exact office that she was in as the character. So that's another thing that tell you that this stuff is real, everybody. I mean, I watch a lot of movies at times when I do, and I always look at pop culture a lot and stuff like that, and God told me that's a picture from the thing. So it's just a little bit. I'm putting this out here because my Lord is also wanting everyone to be informed that mind control, super soldier program, all that garbage, God will do away with it soon, in the very near, not too distant future, and we won't have to be suffering like this. And I'm sure if she wants to come to Christ, she doesn't have to suffer either. So the things that it's going to happen, because everyone is being mind controlled in some shape or form. But I know her; she's in a more severe one. She knows how to do a lot of stuff. I don't want to give too much of it. I mean, if I can make another, if I can find that picture, I don't know what happened to it, but they dragged me through. I thought I was going like Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China, right through the wall or something, because I said something to them and they got mad. And you know how she is when in her movies, where she kind of gives like a snirking sneer, voice kind of crackly, getting upset. Yeah, she gave me that and she dragged me in. So I just want to say this. I want to expose this. I don't do this very often. I think it needs to be uploaded one more time, because this stuff's going to be thrown out by the Lord himself. So it needs to be done. A lot of people, even some super soldiers, want this garbage to be exposed. I hope this was informative. But I think and just to end a long story short, I think I was running in the Louvre, near the Louvre area. One of those corners in France somewhere. I don't know where. But I hope this is informative. Peace.